Guys, is there anyone? There is anyone? Just let me know. I just came here for a short recap. Just I'll take maximum 20 to 30 minutes. This last hour, what happened the whole day, and overall explanation, okay, about the price action and the morning session, the way we have break it down and how we can just everything, okay? Okay, Ishfaq is here. Hey, brother, thanks for being over here. Ishfaq, you're from Pakistan, right? If I'm not mistaken. When you're also here. Okay, I can be here for about 20 minutes. I'll be here for 20 to 30 minutes as well. I'm cool, brother. Thanks for asking. Thank you, Sophia, for being over here. I just don't wanna waste your time, guys. I just would love to go for the things I should explain over here. So, would love to start with the morning session. So, not going to Kishore. Just let me finish it, okay? Because don't wanna spend too much time over here. Thanks for being over here. Just write down something so that I will know that you are here. Okay, just not reading your comment. However, that was the new week opening gap. I told that this is the AM session. Okay, so this is the last candle of the AM session. I just told that around PM session, if this market is below this gap, I will look for the sell as long as it's not going to trade this new week opening gap. When this gap will be traded, I will start to look for buying opportunity, only buy. So this is my last line for today's fall. So I thought I will talk about this tomorrow's morning, but I hope, I think I will be a bit late tomorrow, so I won't be able to cover all of these things. Just because of that, I'm here. Okay, so yeah, sales and liquidity has been cleared. New week opening gap has been traded here around 130. So this candle has traded this new week opening gap. After trading this new week opening gap, I'll start to look for only buy. No sell is valid to me. I'd love to come to 1 minute chart. And if I come to this 1 minute chart, okay, around here. Okay, this is the week. And from 1 minute chart, this is the candle over here that has traded this new week opening gap. So over here, okay. So I'm gonna mark this gap that you will understand that it is the new week opening gap. So over here, that is the last candle that has traded the new week opening gap around 1250, which is I think where is the 1250? There is the 1250. This is the candle I will start to trade the PM session. Now, as long as it didn't trade this new week opening gap, I'm more interested to look for sell. As you can see from here, market fall, just so beautifully it has fallen, fail trade this new week opening gap on my left hand side. Okay, so I'm gonna close this right hand side. I'm gonna keep over here. If you'd love to trade this price action, how would you go over here? Around here, I'm interested to look for sell. Now you can see this high has been cleared over here by a shallow run. By the way, all of this price action is inside the lunch hour, so we don't care about all of this price action. Market come here, there was a setup. I don't need to explain none of them because we are not going to trade over here. Around the PM session, 1250 is my first candle, which is this candle. You can see this big candle, it's the 1250 candle. When this 1250 candle has appeared on the chart, I would love to go for some sort of sell. Okay, any kind of sell I would love to look for. If I'm looking for a sell setup, first thing I would love to look on my left, did it clear the liquidity? And you can see this high has been cleared. Like this high has cleared all of these highs, trade this gap. Now this gap is important or not, I don't care because there was no setup. But however, it has cleared that and then fall. I know that when it will tap over here, I'll start to look for buy. It failed. Few days ago, one of my sisters, she asked me, why do you wanna put the limit order instead of the market order? The reason is, if I were in the market order, that means when it is going to fall over here, I'm gonna push the button. So I'm gonna take the market order and it is falling and push the button. And then this market didn't tap to this new week opening gap. Instead of tapping to this new week opening gap, it started to go higher. So I'll be very happy that I'm in the trade, even though it didn't trade this new week opening gap. But what happened later? Come back again, took that low, trade this new week opening gap. That's why I need the confirmation that market has already traded the things I wanted to be traded. As it didn't trade and started to go higher, it means I will have another opportunity to go for sell. So when it is going higher and like there is no setup. Okay, by the way, there is no setup. So I will start to look for sell, but just look at this, there is no setup. And finally this high and that high has built as a buy side liquidity. I'm just gonna mark that buy side liquidity. You can see here this relatively equal highs has been built as a good buy side liquidity. Two things in my mind: if I can catch the sell, I'll take the sell for this new week opening gap. If I fail to catch the sell, then I will start to look for the buy while it will tap to this new week opening gap. Market came here. What it has done, built the liquidity, fall, took all of these lows, which is the shallow run or some sort of sell side liquidity support zone, has been cleared over here. Trade this new week opening gap. I need this chart now. What is the state of delivery? Anybody can tell that, brother, it is a bearish state of delivery. If it is a bearish state of delivery and market reach to the last PDRA, there is no other PDRA below this PDRA that can stop the market, send it higher. So this is the last PDRA. Market came here, bearish state of delivery, lowest down close body close candle that has traded this new week opening gap. I'm gonna mark the high of this new that candle over here, extend it to my right. That candle closed above this candle. Next candle tapped to this order block. You can clearly see that perfectly tapped to this order block. I don't need to worry about anything else to go for this buy. Stop loss is below this order block plus 2 to 3 handle, okay, something like that, because it's highly volatility. Here target, look at this buy side liquidity, how beautiful is that? Buy side liquidity is over here. In the meantime, take some sort of partial around 1:1 order block to here. For example, it go fall and take that low one more time. I'll look for same order block again to take the buy. As you can see here, the lowest down close body close candle that has traded this new week opening gap after a lot of this consolidation. Look at this consolidation from 15-minute chart. Beautifully fall here, built the order block, tapped to this order block, went higher. This buy is the only buy so far around this PM session, and the rest of the time market is just consolidating. After this consolidation, what should you think right now over here? This is the fun fact, okay? Market has cleared that buy side liquidity, lot of consolidation, lot of things over here. Look on your left, what do you have? Did it trade any fair value gap? Did it make any liquidity? Nothing happened over here on my left. I want to see what happened over here. This high has been cleared over here by a shallow run. This low didn't leave any liquidity. Look, there is no sell side liquidity around this area, so there is no sell side liquidity. Market built another buy side liquidity, which is over here, which is also a shallow run. I'm extremely bullish right now just because market should go higher, because it has traded the highest or the lowest point of interest PDRA, built liquidity, fall, cleared all of these lows over here. All of these lows has cleared. Market structure shift. See this market structure shift over here. Breakaway gap, entry fair value gap has been traded. Come back again. Breakaway gap has been traded. Order block to take the buy for this buy side liquidity. Now this candle just didn't provide that opportunity, but when it is falling, I will start to look for buy again. This is the fun fact, okay? Just before saying that I'm interested to look for the buy, it just gave me the run, but that is the run. It was coming, and every one of you should know that market is going higher again. When it is falling, that is the area you will start to look for buying opportunity. Cleared that buy side liquidity over here. Shallow run has been cleared. Look at this low and that low. What do you see over here? Market built sell side liquidity. This, oh, sorry, where? Let me just remove this line and gonna keep this line kind of just a second, red color. Okay, so you'll be easier. It will be easier for you. Build sell side liquidity, respected last FVG or the order block or whatever you say has been traded. Market went higher, cleared that buy side liquidity, start to look for selling opportunity if it doesn't build any other buy side liquidity over here. Now this sell side liquidity is on the queue. You will start to look for any sort of bullish fair value gap to inverse, or bearish fair value gap, old bearish fair value gap to look for the order block, or any sort of bullish fair value gap to mark it, send it lower. Now if I look all of this price action around this area, all of this price action, you can see this is a good bullish fair value gap around this area. So I'm gonna mark those bullish fair value gap around here, which is the highest bullish fair value gap. Gonna extend it to my right. The first time it will inverse this gap, I will start to look for selling opportunity. Now you can ask me why you will start to look for sell, because of the time. Look at the time, this is the last hour. So I really don't want to see it will leave some sort of sell side liquidity over here, and then it will keep going higher. I don't want to see that. I want to see it will fall, clear that liquidity. Maybe it will trade this new week opening gap one more time, or maybe it is not going to trade. I don't care about that. And then tomorrow market will start to go higher again. Buy side liquidity has been cleared, no sell side liquidity left. We'll look for the buy. Got that, boom, perfect. Build another buy side liquidity, lot of sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity, lot of sell side liquidity. See this sell side liquidity over here, fall, cleared those sell side liquidity, trade the last fair value gap. Lowest down close body close candle is an order block. If it trade that order block, I will take the buy for this new buy side liquidity. Failed to trade this order block, will not take the buy, will wait how it is going to clear that buy side liquidity, then it will fall for this sell side liquidity. Brother, what is the importance of this bullish fair value gap? I don't see any importance of this bullish fair value gap. If it wouldn't make the sell side liquidity around this area, for example, it didn't build any sort of sell side liquidity over here, low, high, lower low, lowest down close body close candle, perfect breaker block. As it closed this gap 100% around this area, we'll look for the buy from this breaker block. Left this sell side liquidity open here, not going to take the buy, we'll wait for taking the sell. If it worked as a support, which you are seeing that perfectly it is working as a support, I'm more happy to see it is, or it is respecting, this gap is respecting. Now I just marked two gap all together, but you can look for the more precision, you can just go for that. I'm not just going to go for that precision as I'm not interested. I would love to add something around this area. I hope this buy is clear. This on buy is more than enough. I would love to come here because this is the chart that made me interest for coming to this PM session live. This is that same area from 15-second chart that has traded the new week opening gap. Okay, so it has fallen to trade new week opening gap. This high, that high, this relatively equal highs from 1 minute chart around this area. Okay, so this is that relatively equal highs. I just show this 15-minute chart because some of you maybe have the ability to go into the 15-second chart. Just because of that, relatively equal highs has been cleared, build, market fall, cleared all of these lows, traded a new week opening gap. How many entry opportunities I will have if I know when I should start to look for buying opportunity? First of all, the lowest fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, while it is trading the new week opening gap. So think like that way. It is actually trading this is the new week opening gap. Okay, so just for the sake of this conversion, think like that way. This is the new week opening gap. By the way, there is no buy right now. I will just look for the selling opportunity around this area. So don't get confused. I'll show you that if I get the opportunity and if I have the time. Otherwise, I'll just close the stream. Fall this lowest bearish gap from 15-second chart. Now you will say, brother, everyone can do that. As in hindsight, around the morning session you have seen how I use this gap. Okay, around this area, this gap, when it has inversed by that candle, tap to this candle, am I going to take the buy? 100% no. Why? Because here is a possibility it will fall again, clear that low, then it will start to go higher. Otherwise it can start to react from here, which is the inverse gap, and it will start to go higher. I don't want to catch that leg over here. I'm not interested to catch that leg, just because I just don't know this inverse gap will hold the market and send it lower again to clear that low one more time, trade the 50% of the new week opening gap, and then it will start to go higher or not. If it doesn't do that, I'm gonna miss the opportunity from here. Remember, from one minute chart, your entry is gonna be here. This is that consecutive that order block. This whole fall, the high is the order block. So when it has validated and was an order block from your 1 minute chart, see this order block has been validated. Took your entry from that order block. I just don't need that candle to be an order block from 1 minute chart. Fall. This is the first opportunity. If this market could do this, I could simply take my buy from here. I would take my buy from here. So from 1 minute chart, my buy is gonna be from there. From 15-second chart, I could take my buy from here. Unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity because market didn't do one more manipulation over here. So I will see there is a gap. See this gap, which is a bullish gap, and there is another gap, which is another bullish gap. Now I will say, brother, what is the importance? As you know, this is the last line. This market should fall after clearing that liquidity. This is the last line, the new week opening gap. You know, now this market, even if it doesn't go higher, it will give me some sort of uh, reaction. At the same time, you have this beautiful, so beautiful buy side liquidity. You know the reaction is going to happen for this buy side liquidity. Fall, first FVG, second FVG. If I don't get the entry from here, I'm just gonna blindly take my buy from this FVG while it will be traded. If it is an immediate reaction, I'm gonna cover this gap. It is always beautiful if I can cover this candle low. That is the best case of scenario. But at least this gap should be covered. This gap, okay, not the inverse gap, not this inverse gap. This bullish gap has to be covered. Buy side liquidity is over here, around here. I will look for some sort of partial in between that run over around this area, okay, over here. Fall, market structure shift. See this market structure shift around this area. Entry fair value gap, breakaway gap, tap to this entry fair value gap. Lowest down close body close candle is gonna be my order block. Unfortunately, I don't have any order block, so I will not be able to add more over here. If I could do that, that would be the best case of scenario. Come back to 1 minute chart. Come back to 1 minute chart. Mark the last FVG around this area from 1 minute chart. Buy anyhow. You are not ready. Just you are not ready to think that this is going to. To take the buy from this order block from 1 minute chart, but I have already missed the trade. Last FVG from 1 minute chart around this area. Buy side liquidity is over here around this area. Buy side liquidity. This is the candle that has closed above this last FVG, cleared that buy side liquidity. If it wouldn't clear that buy side liquidity, that fall over here, I would love to take the buy. Unfortunately, it didn't give it. Okay, but if it do that without taking that liquidity, if it could do that, I would take that buy. Stop loss would be here around this area. Target would be this buy side liquidity plus the last FVG to that 1 minute chart, which is here around this area. That could be the last target for me or around this area, this last FVG. However, it has cleared that buy side liquidity, so this entry is not valid. I'm gonna come back again to my 15-second chart. From 15-second chart, while I'm expecting this is gonna be respected, this last FVG is gonna be respected, I would love to take the buy. 15-second chart closed above this 1 minute last FVG. Next candle tap to this gap. I'm more interested to take the buy from this area. Stop loss is not going to be below this low. Instead of that, it is going to be below that low that has built this 1 minute last FVG as the inverse way. Tap here, would love to take the buy. Stop loss is target is over here. Stop loss is here. If I get some short of partial and then hold the trade, and I will get some run or not, it doesn't like it's a different matter. Come here. This is the buying opportunity. Market is now going higher. What is the right now price action? See, it came here around this area from 1 minute chart. Just a second, let me come over here. I will look on my left what it has done. Did it build the liquidity? Did it clear the liquidity? If I see it has cleared the liquidity, that means this high has been cleared over here. I'll be back again to 15-second chart. That high has been cleared. Fall, bullish FVG. See this bullish FVG, last FVG. Gonna mark that last FVG, extend it to my right. Fall. Can I take the sell right now because it has closed? Look over here. It has closed below this FVG. So should I take the sell right now? No, sorry. Right now, can I take the sell? No. Let the market to go higher. Take that high one more time. If it failed to do that, wait for a bullish gap. If you find a bullish gap, start to look for selling opportunity. Fall. I'm still, this candle again closed below this gap. Still, I'm not going to take the sell. counting the candle, didn't trade, finally it go higher, build or do whatever it has done, fall. This is my, when this candle has closed, this candle, I'm gonna enter into this market without any kind of confusion. I know this market is going to fall. Stop loss above this high, around this high, gonna take. See, it is going higher. I really don't care because I'm not afraid to see it will go higher. I know I have the sell side liquidity around here. This relatively equal lows is my sell side liquidity, right? So going to take that sell from there. We'll try to take some partial around 1:1, so which is kind of like how many handle, 16 handles. So I'll go for a 20 handle partial. In my opinion, this gap is gonna be a good area to take the partial. After taking this partial, we'll hold the trade for this, for this sell side liquid. Okay, this low and that low, they're the relatively equal lows. I'm just not marking them, but you know what I mean to say. Around this area, we'll take the partial, put a stop loss to the break even, hold the trade for so long. So when it is going higher and I'm seeing, I'm waiting to take a sell, it is going higher, I'm getting happier. Do you know why? Because I know now I have a bigger range, like huge range. Market is going to fall for long term, so I'm more happy to take the sell to the top, and we'll go for that sell from here, take the partial, hold the trade for so long. If I get the boom, perfect. If I don't get the boom, instead of that, got stopped out to the break even after taking the partial, I'm also good with that. Okay, otherwise, like, just for the sake of this conversation, I will let all of this buy go. I'll take this partial over here and then put my stop loss to the break even 1:1. Okay, just 1:1. Put the stop loss to the break even, gonna hold the trade. Even you don't need that sell side liquidity, just put your target over here, which is this gap. More than enough, because this is a really so beautiful area. 64 handle, more than enough. Okay, at the same time, from 1 minute chart, I will wait for a two bearish gap over there. Like, if I can find two gap, then I'll go for the trade. If I don't find two gap, then I have to use this one gap around here. Let me remove this from, that is from 15-second chart. Just don't get confused. That run, that gap, this is the highest gap. Wait for body close below this gap. Now it's actually, time is not enough here, so I can't just go for that like this. Where sell side liquidity, this low, that low, relatively equal lows. First time, then price. Time is telling you to go for the sell, because you don't have enough time to go and come maybe here somewhere, wherever you are thinking this market will go. You don't have that time. The time is telling you this is the last hour, and I need to go for some sort of sell side liquidity, as I have cleared a lot of buy side liquidity. I'll let this market to fall. If I get that fall, perfect. If I don't get that fall, the full fall, at least I'll get some sort of partial, and then maybe I'll get stopped out to the break even, or maybe by moving the stop loss, I'll get stopped out here somewhere. Otherwise, I'll just simply let this market to fall for the sell side liquidity, or at least this last gap from 15 seconds, and I believe it is from the 1 minute chart as well. So wherever the last gap is from 1 minute chart, just will hold the trade until that 1 minute chart. Just, what is the importance when this is happening and you know that you are interested to look for sell, you are looking for sell, 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 and boom, market is going higher. You will start to think that, oh man, I miss all of this buy. At the same time, I am seeing that, oh man, I'm gonna get bigger run because it went too far. I'm gonna get bigger run. I am now waiting for the bigger profit around in this area. Does it make any sense or not? I really don't know. I had no intention to frame a live trade, so that is why I didn't just frame it like in live. I just didn't do that. I had the intention to explain this price action. Just because of that, I came here. Okay, and from 15-second chart, you will see a new world, kind of like a new world. Okay, so if you really understand what you are doing, this 15-second chart is something that will make you crazy, and you will feel like, oh man, what is this? This price action is too much precise. Still, this is shit. Okay, to be honest, this is shit. All of this is shit. We are going to get a better price action on January, but on February, but still, this is possible to trade this market with so much precision. Maybe some days will be bad. Otherwise, it's good. Like for example, you took the sell from here when this candle closed, don't wait for the retest, just closed, take the sell. And maybe you took the partial here somewhere and just trail your stop loss around 25 26 handle. Maybe you got a stop loss over here, or if you put your stop loss to the break even, let the run fall. Just don't get confused. Oh man, it is now going to respect from this bullish fair value gap, all of these things, and then it will start to go higher. When I'm framing this sell, look, all of this bullish gap, I really don't care. I know they can give me some sort of reaction, but I really don't care. This market fall, right? It is going higher. You will start to be scared. Oh man, now it is going higher. Look what it left. This low, what it left. Look on your left. Do you see anything over there? If you see, it has built some sort of sell side liquidity. It will make you more confident to think that it's going to fall again because it has built the sell side liquidity. What it has done, build the sell side liquidity over here. This low, that low, relatively equal lows. Build the liquidity. Whenever it start to go higher, it means that people will start to think this is a strong support. Take the buy, take the buy, take the buy. Market went higher, trade some like unfinished business to finish, and then it will start to fall. I hope, brother, it's bit insightful for you. If it is insightful for you, I'm happy. This all a busy are so important. They are very, very, very important. In a right leg, in an area, just need to mark the liquidity, use the FVG to take the sell or the buy. Nothing else. Just don't get confused. Don't start to get panic. Oh man, it's bullish. I was looking for sell, so it's bullish. If it is bullish, for example, it is bullish, let the run go. You are not missing anything. You are just letting a leg go. You should have done your trading over here. If you didn't do that and you are waiting for a sell because of the sell side liquidity, you should not get worried about the run. Instead of that, hold your bias. If it fall, I will be in the trade. If it doesn't fall, I'm not gonna take any kind of sell or something like that. Just not going to chase the market, going to take the buy. I hope that guys, it's insightful a bit for you guys. And one of my sister from my sister or brother, I think sister, she asked me to make some video. It's not possible for me, okay, to be honest. I'm not ready to build some video right now. I don't have the time, so I won't be able to do that. But I just don't know. Okay, I'm so sorry if I waste your time, but that was the intention for me to come over here to explain this small price action so that it can be insightful for you. Okay, just that's all. is super insightful. I will have to watch this video again. I'm in it in the trade. So you are in the self trade. Okay. Best of luck, Sophia. Mm, just just going to close it. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. So we'll see you soon. So we'll see you tomorrow. Amazing, brother. I'm learning every day from you. No, brother, you're not learning. Actually, you know already everything, and you are now just adding the point to each other. See this leg? I'm getting confused that it is bullish? Of course not. I know that it is going higher to clear some sort of buy side liquidity. What type of buy side liquidity? Just look at this. This high and that high, what do you see? Relatively equal highs, right? Clean highs has been cleared over here. Now it should start to fall again. When it will start to fall, I will enter into the market again. If I already got stopped out over here to that specific sell, if I get stopped out here, I will wait for this market to fall again. When it will start to fall, I'll take the sell again. Not interested to take the buy as long as it's not going to close. Sorry, it's not taking some sort of sell side liquidity. I'm just not interested to take any sort of buy over here. I'll just let this go and I'll wait for this sell side liquidity to be taken, that sell side liquidity to be taken, and then we'll go for the trade. Thank you so much, guys, for wasting your time. We'll be back again tomorrow. Okay, nice explanation, Dada. No problem, Kishore. Brother, maybe I missed it. How do you know that 130 candle isn't going to be taken again? 138 candle. What is that? 138 candle. 138 candle. I have already explained that. I told that even before around the morning session, before closing the morning session. This is the new week opening gap. When it has traded that new week opening gap, I don't need to worry about anything else. This is the last PDRA. After trading this new week opening gap, which is here, what is that? I think, what is that? 1 minute chart over here. When it has traded, build the order block. I don't need to anything about that. Like this is the order block, that is the confirmation. So I'm not going to push the button blindly over here. I'm waiting for the confirmation. When I got the confirmation, I'm just going to go for that buy side liquidity, this high, that high, relatively call highs. Just going to take that buy side liquidity to be taken. That's all. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, so see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, but whatever I told you, I think it's clear. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Until then, cheers guys.